Alright, welcome back. We're here with another Hearthstone deck. Hope you've been having an excellent start to 2018. We have a really interesting deck here. I guess it's an evolution on a strong archetype. It's Tempo Mage. So we've got the deck right here. So this comes to us from DamnDatMage's. And you can see all the kind of usual culprits here. We've got the Mana Worms, the Archaeologist with Secret Package, particularly the Counter Spells and the Explosive Runes, which are super strong. I think people figured out really early on with this Kobolds and Catacomb meta that this is like a really good core, and each secret's strong on its own. Especially Explosive Runes allows you to, unlike Mirror Entity, it's strong for a lot longer. It doesn't rely on you getting more value for mana, because we are tempo, we are always trying to do damage. So there's a couple of interesting one-offs in the deck. We've been seeing a lot of one-off Spellbreakers in various decks. Push through taunts and other problematic minions. It's a reasonable response to Bone Mares and things like that. We have a one-off Corridor Creeper, which I think is, after playing the deck a couple of times, it feels right. There are definitely a lot of decks out there where if you draw, not drawing either of, like, playing two Corridor Creepers feels like the hedge to just draw one of them, because drawing one of them is really good, but oftentimes drawing two of them, the second one really lacks the same punch the first one did. So I think this one Corridor Creeper feels okay. And then we've got our Burn Package, 2 Fireballs, 2 Firelance Portal. This is our reach, when we ran out of steam with all this kind of early and mid game. That's what's hopefully going to get us there. No Pyroblasts or anything like that. And our late game options are Medivh and Alex. Alex I haven't found too useful yet, but I'm sure there's going to be some matchups where it is good. I will definitely admit that I am no Mage or Tempo Mage expert. Actually, probably one of the deck archetypes I've played the least, but I'm really enjoying playing this deck. And it's actually pretty budget, so if you've got the Karazhan and you've got some dust lying around, or maybe you've been playing for a bit and you've opened an Alex from one of the many base set packs we've been given, definitely give this one a craft, because it is pretty strong, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some of that in the next couple of games. And we'll be back with some games shortly. Alright, we have a game. Priest. So we can assume most priests are going to be some kind of control, unless it's spiteful. His hand's okay. Counterspell is supposedly quite strong in the matchup. Conveniently, and of course I'll link this deck in the description, but conveniently, DamnDatMage did include a mulligan guide, some card explanations, which I always really appreciate on any decks that go up on Hearthstone. The more content you have, the better. And them doing something like this for free is really nice of them. But they do say that keeping Counterspell in control matchups is quite strong. This is a pile. Truly a pile. I guess we're just gonna have to meme it up. Oof, rough. Would have loved to actually hit something there, but alright. See how well this counterspell does then. Hmm. Yeah. So, I think this is one of the, brutal. I think this is one of the things where playing the deck more, or being more familiar with the archetype would help, but knowing what we're looking to counter on turn 3 versus what minions we'd be looking to murder on turn 3. It feels like in that situation, maybe someone with more foresight would have been able to see that Explosive Runes was definitely the play. Yeah, the more I think about it, this is a really quite a budget list. Mostly because I think a lot of these cards are ones that if you've played Mage, or not even specifically Tempo Mage, but if you've played Mage, you would have a lot of them. There's a bunch of Karazhan cards there with Medivh's Valet, Violence Portal, and Medivh himself, Speak the Devil. It's pretty scary. Two Tar Creepers. Okay. Interesting. Kind of have no idea what we're up against, to be honest. Maybe it was more correct there to keep the Spellbreaker, given it is 4 power and can't be targeted by the majority of the priest removal. Though you would have thought if they'd had a death, they would have played it. Did we just counterspell the coin that they were going to play? They were going to play Anduin on? That's very funny. Kaliseth, what is happening? What is happening indeed? Oh gosh. Well, now's the choice whether we try and burn them down or we try and we don't want to play Medivh this turn if we think that he has Anduin, which he probably does. But if we go face and then they do go Anduin, we might actually be able to burn them out. So we have to accept that they're going to be able to draw a million cards regardless. So. Once again, this is another situation where I'm sure there's a couple of different lines, and it's hard to tell if we picked the right one. And obviously, hindsight's 20/20. Bone Mare. Is that lethal? 2, 3 plus 8. What do we kill this bone mare? I think let's kill the bone mare. Yeah, man, Grookfu. Look at this guy. What a beast. Okay, so it is spiteful. Haven't seen too many spiteful priests with Tar Creeper. Ooh. So if we had a fireball gone for face, instead of killing the bone mare, then they would have traded with our Grookfu. But they'd be on 2, so I think that situation was pretty 50-50. Or rather, it probably would have achieved the same thing if they had no other relevant cards in hand. Shaman. Do we want to keep explosive runes? Let's see what DamnDatMage themselves says. With this aggro, we want to keep Volcanic Potion. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, the more opportunities we have to draw this mana worm, the better. Or an Archanologist. Or 2 mana worms. Smart Worm's gonna die anyway, so I don't think trying to push some spells out for the sake of it, just to make them take more. It's a big old boy. That's a pretty good draw. 3 mana. Hopefully they're banking on like some lightning bolts or Drakari Defender. Alright, so we might be up against the Overload Shaman or this Recruit Control Shaman deck, which is very similar to that Overload Shaman that I played the other day. So we're hoping that this counter spell hits a lightning storm or a healing rain. I think if they have another Drakari defender, that's actually fine. Feral Spirit. Okay, feeling okay about this. Unfortunately, those explosive runes aren't, they're not going to be good at killing much. In fact, I'm not sure if it kills anything in this list except for, like, Guild Recruiter, Aya, and Corridor Creeper. Or Bad Luck Friend. But also bad luck. Like, not luck, rather. Just puts us in not a great situation. Guess we just have to take both these trades. So now's where Healing Rain is going to be pretty brutal for us. Although I guess they don't get to develop their turn, so develop their board rather. Ancestral Healing. Well, that is not a card that I've seen played much before. Alright, let's push through some damage. I'm really liking this Hexencraft music. The Infernal Schism. Excellent, man. Rune Spear, what is happening? Just lightning bolt yourself to the grill. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. Firelands Portal got us covered. Nice. 2 for 2. Let's see if we can finish this one strong. Okay. Mage Mirror. Don't think we want to keep this on its own. I did see there was some advice to keep counterspell with Cure into a Mage, but I think on its own, turn 3 counterspell might be a bit weak. Especially, and now seeing that, especially with our opponent on the coin. Raven Familiar. What? Alright. Turns out at rank 15, people bring out the spicy stuff. Like the Rune Spears. Maybe we wanted to get our ice block down. No. Getting the Ice Block down to guarantee our Medivh's Valet, but this feels alright. Then next turn we have Secret into Medivh's Valet. If our opponent gums up the board and slows the game down, this might be the game where Alexstrasza works. Oh! Alexstrasza just works because she's huge. Our opponent does have the Blizzard. Yeah, we could have traded in with that Corridor Creeper instead. Well, our opponent is in fact just Deadzo. Ah, there you go. Nice. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. Once again, that was DamnDatMage's Tempo Mage. And I actually really like the list. I think it would be interesting to try some new stuff, like try the second Medivh's Valet, or one thing that I didn't see in a lot of those games. We weren't drawing many of our Arcane Intellects, so I'm not too sure how that one goes. If you wanna, if it's required, like maybe the games where we draw Arcane Intellect, we get into our gas at the end, or our burn a bit quicker, so we can finish them off. The one Volcanic Potion seemed pretty good. Didn't face any pirates or any smaller aggro decks, but it seems like a great choice. A good Miser copy. Yeah, other than that, let me know what you think of the deck. Let DamnDatMage know what you think of the deck. And until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye.